Go, just riff. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. All right. You gotta stop talking now. It's my turn. Jim, I want to talk turmeric today. Go.
All right. So, well, you know, Caryn, I know that we both kind of hate the word superfood. So it's way overused, you know, thrown around. But if ever there was a superfood, turmeric would fit the bill, right?
All right.
So turmeric actually is the root of the curcuma longa plant, and this is what it looks like. And as you can see, this is one that we've peeled, and really is this beautiful, bright orange.
It really is gorgeous. Yeah.
Orange color. You know, dried, it's turned into a spice commonly used in Indian and Southeast Asian cuisine. And it's really been used for centuries in traditional Ayurvedic or Indian healing traditions, as well as traditional Chinese medicine.
Okay, so what are these health benefits that are so amazing?
Well, turmeric contains a compound called curcumin, and that's where most of the health benefits come from. And curcumin has been shown to be very potent anti-inflammatory. And in fact, there are studies that have shown where they've actually compared, and people with, say, degenerative arthritis or osteoarthritis, they've compared anti-inflammatories like Motrin, you know, Aleve, ibuprofen, to turmeric, and shown that turmeric has just as much benefit as these anti-inflammatory drugs without any of the side effects.
It's incredible.
Yeah. It's also been shown to have benefit in some other chronic inflammatory conditions, particularly what are called inflammatory bowel disease, like Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis. It's also a very powerful antioxidant, which helps protect our cells from damage from oxygen-free radicals. It has potential cancer-fighting properties. There's some studies that show that turmeric or curcumin actually can inhibit the growth of cancer cells. It can prevent the spread of tumors and actually induce cell death in cancer cells. It also is very good for our digestion. It's been shown to stimulate bile acid production, which helps us metabolize fat. It helps decrease the symptoms of gas and bloating, which is one reason it's widely used in these kind of legume-heavy cuisines in Southeast Asia. It's been shown to help with cognitive function, so improve our cognitive function, maybe help prevent things like Alzheimer's disease. Also, it helps our heart. It's been shown to improve blood flow, reduce inflammation, and even lower cholesterol. Now, the thing is, though, the curcumin that's in the spice is a little bit hard for our bodies to absorb. But what's been shown is if you combine the spice turmeric with black pepper, you will see a 2,000 times increase in the absorption of curcumin. Now, that all being said, you know, most of the studies about the really more powerful antioxidant, you know, anti-inflammatory effects have been done with pretty high doses of turmeric, which is kind of, or curcumin, I should say, which is kind of hard to do with just the spice of the root. So you can get a turmeric supplement, and many of these have they've got concentrated curcumin extract. For example, the percentage of curcumin in, say, the spice is about 2 to 6%. Many of these supplements have about they have a concentrated curcumin 95%. So I've used this turmeric supplements. As you may know, a few years ago I decided to try to kill myself, fortunately unsuccessfully, and trained for an Ironman triathlon, which I did 2 weeks after I turned 60. You know, there's a lot of wear and tear on your joints for that training.
Yeah.
And I started taking turmeric supplements to help with that, and I can tell you, I think it helped immensely.
Wow. So tried and true. All right. Okay, well, you know that one of my favorite foods is roasted cauliflower. So let's take this turmeric and spice up some cauliflower. Okay?
Right. Well, you say turmeric, I say turmeric.
It's
you know,
turmeric.
You say potato, I say potato.
Okay, let's get cooking. Jim, are you ready for a turmeric superfood bomb.
I am. Bring it on.
You're
Bring
gonna
it
love
on. Bring it on.
You are going to love it. Okay, so this is a small head of cauliflower that I've just cut into florets. And we are going to spice it up with both curry powder and garam masala, which are traditional Indian spices that blends that also has turmeric in it.
Right.
And then we've also added turmeric to this blend.
I feel the bomb about
Follow
ready to
me,
explode.
follow me,
Yeah,
okay.
there we go.
Now, and also I did put a little bit of water. I mean, like a couple teaspoons of water on our cauliflower because that'll help the spices stick.
Oh, that makes perfect sense.
Yep. And we have preheated the oven to 400 degrees. And we're going to get all that on there and then just take gloved hands because, as you know, your hands get very orange from the spice, right? So that's why I'm gloving up.
Tell me when you're ready for the pepper bomb.
Now really work those spices in there.
We have to activate it, you know, so we
Yeah,
can get that 2,000%
I know how it goes.
improvement.
I know how it goes. Okay.
Let me know when you're ready,
Do you
Chef.
smell that?
I do.
Okay, so that's really, you really want to get it in those crevices. Okay, now hit it.
All right. And I can feel the curcumin starting to flow into my blood just from here.
Okay. All right, Steph. Okay, now we're just going to put this all on a parchment-lined baking sheet and pop it in the oven for 35 to 40 minutes once you start seeing it brown around the edges. Okay, I'm going to put that in, and then in just a little bit,
We'll be right back.
yep, dinner will be served.
All right.
Are you ready?
I am always ready.
Okay, all right, here we go. Now they do shrink down a little bit, but
Well, they certainly smell good.
delicious nonetheless. Yeah, and they're nice and roasted, little soft. I know, don't they smell so good?
Get in my belly.
Now, I also, because I just think that it really needed a sauce, I have this garlic tahini sauce that we have linked down below in the show notes. And so we're just going to drizzle a little bit. Yeah. And then maybe a little bit of lime. Just a
And
little.
my favorite garnishment.
Yep. Put it on there. Okay.
Wow. That
Dinner
looks
is
amazing.
served. And what are you having?
Cauliflower.
Yes.
Turmeric.
Well, I'm having turmeric.
Well,
Spiced
you know,
cauliflower.
by the way, honestly, either way is okay, right? Like I said, you say tomato, I say tomato. But it doesn't really matter right now because I want this turmeric in my belly.
Okay. Well, I hope you make the roasted
cow.
turmeric pretty soon in your own house.
Holy cow.
Oh.